Yo, there he is, the champ.
Yo,
what's good?
What up, Pete? You wanted to see me, man?
Yeah, man. I wanted to talk to you about the off season. You know, since you got a lot of options, I wanted to pick your brain a little bit and see what you might be interested in getting into. Okay, great. So I know you got the whole training regimen in place, right? But not every day is spoken for. So the way I see it is you got 3 things that I think can help you up your game.
And those are?
FIBA qualifying, open runs with NBA guys, and even more focused training on your own. Okay, you want me to unpack that for you?
Yeah, but if you don't mind, keep it quick. You know what I mean? I got a date tonight.
Oh, okay, I see. Well,
yeah.
I promise I'll keep this short and sweet, all right?
Appreciate it.
So obviously, you know you've got an open invite to play for Team USA.
Yeah,
FIBA.
they made official once we won the U19.
Right. So this year is a qualifier. I mean, we're qualifying whether you're there or not, but this is a chance for you to rope in some bigger names for the FIBA games.
It's time for FIBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined tonight by Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. Tonight, we'll see an outstanding North American matchup between Team USA and Team Canada.
And this is a qualifying game that both teams would love to win and send a message to the rest of the field.
That's true. Advancing is always the goal. But it's nice to strike a little fear into the other teams, isn't it, Brent?
I mean, without a doubt. The level of film review at this session is staggering. So if you can intimidate with an impressive showing, that's an added bonus.
And for the players who ply their trade, Brent, in the NBA, it can be a tough adjustment to FIBA rules. There are some differences.
Well, the rule's not a drastic change, but they can catch you off guard, especially if you're a younger team and you haven't experienced the kind of physicality that this game brings. Still, most NBA players, they adjust their game after 1 or 2 competitions.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Floats one, and Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Now USA with it. James with it. It's tipped. Durant, the pass to Harden. It's hauled in by Lyle. You know, Greg, the one thing that successful international teams tend to have, multiple players who can switch and guard different positions.
The NBA has followed that suit lately as well, but it'll be key in this tournament. Whether you are in man-to-man or zone, not worrying about matchups after a pick and roll is a major advantage.
And that one drops. And that'll tie this game up.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Curry. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And Curry the bucket on the assist by James.
Well, Steph's willing to hurt you from the mid-range. Look, if you're going to be that open, he's going to take the shot.
Miles a screen on KD. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. MP with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry shot is off. And Brent, the one thing about Canada is that they've had the talent over the years, but they haven't always realized their full potential.
I think that's mostly due to the competition, Kevin. FIBA has so many good teams, and it's really tough to go all the way to get the job done and stand on top of that podium. But what I love about watching Canada is that they can beat anyone on any given night, and these young guys believe.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Good on the triple.
So fast off the catch. Curry sometimes downright impossible to guard.
McCollum outside. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by USA. MP sets the screen for Curry. Kept alive. And the dunk by MP.
Great to see developing players like MP saving plays like that. That shows some good off-ball awareness.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Canada. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Nembhard. Canada with another miss. KD passes to LeBron. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Canada trails by 7. When it comes to NBA players born outside the United States, Great Canada has the most all time. That caught me by surprise.
Yeah, for a long time we've had some serious Canadian talent in the league, and it feels like with each passing year we get even more great players from north of the border.
Great understanding by MP, knew what position to be in.
Outside, Sexton. MP kicks to Durant. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Will it go? And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Harvey. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. MP's got 6 points. Canada trails by 7. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And USA with some changes. Okongwu's checked in for James. Trey Murphy comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Paul in for Colin Sexton. So Canada going with almost an entirely new group here. Man's checked in. Eric comes in for Lyons. Sharp checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And Murray subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Canadian national team, Brent, continues to get better and better over the years. You know, we've seen that talent here in FIBA and across the NBA.
Gone are the days of being able to name 1 or 2 Canadian basketball players. We certainly did that with hockey, but this time it is stocked full of NBA caliber talent, 3-level scorers, and a team that can really light you up. This team is exciting.
For Canada, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Curry. Brissett has checked in for Canada. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Shaedon Sharpe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Now here's Paul. It's Brogdon on the wing. USA moving the ball around. Here's Harvey. Brissett grabs the miss.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
I tell you what, it's all...
Sharpe, the pass to Murray. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. And the big man, MP. You know, Greg, the U.S. wanted him as they need some bigs to compete internationally.
And the presence that MP has inside, that's a big plus. A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Canada trails by 7. Pass to Sharpe. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Man can't hit. So it's USA now. James, the pass to Harvey. And the dunk by MP.
Punched home from MP there. The young man showing off the ups.
And it's Canada's ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Murray way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Murray's got 6.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
James, the pass to Harvey. It's rebounded by Barrett. Canada trails by 4. Outside for Murray. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
That one good for 2. He's got 12.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Pass to Sharp. With the teardrop and the rejection by James. MP with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry dishes to MP. Here's Durant. Here's Harvey. And with the rebound. And Murray's got the ball here for Canada. They trail by 6. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. MP with a screen on Sharp. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Sharp. LeBron passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Canada trails by 6. It's Barrett on the wing. There's a good screen. 3-pointer. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry buries the 3-shot.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
Pass to Sharp. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. On the wing, man. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Here's James. Oh, epic move by LeBron.
And the defense making it too easy for LeBron James. Can't let him get that close.
Canada trails by 5. Murray outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Harvey. Inside. MP gets it.
This is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
It's Barrett on the wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. That shot missing. Good defense by MP. Durant inside. Barrett covering. Outside for Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 10-point USA lead.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And nothing is falling for him right now. James looking around. On the wing, Monk. Good if it goes. And it's USA with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And here we are back from halftime. Canada versus USA. The FIBA qualifiers getting started back up. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Clark. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
For Canada, they've been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Here's Curry. MP sets the screen for Curry. Off target from three-point range. Canada trails by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Harvey pulls it in. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Outside, KD. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Here's MP. MP converting the top bucket.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the basket by Curry.
It's so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
McCollum outside. Over Durant. Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from McCollum.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Sexton the pass to Durant. James against McCollum. Puts up a deep three. Here's Harvey. It's Clark with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Canada. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And USA with some changes. Okongwu's checked in for LeBron. Trey Murphy comes in for Kevin Durant. And Paul subbed in for Curry. McCollum outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Miles with the screen. Takes it inside. A shot by Nembhard, no good. USA leading by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's stolen by Wiles. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 4 of 12 shooting from the floor, only 33%. Offensive rebound. Okongwu dishes to Sexton. Lets the three fly. MP going right to the rim.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Canada trails by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Miles with the screen. And a wide open look for McCollum. Oh, good on the triple. McCollum's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. From past the arc. USA working now with the new shot clock. And the dunk by MP.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. inside. MP's there. Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Clark.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And USA making a change here. Hopkins checked in, and Canada making a change here as well. Barrett's checked in. Now Nemhard, scoreless thus far. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Clark with the fadeaway. Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball passes to Brogdon. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. And USA leads by 11.
This is what Murphy does. He gets the ball and instantly gets up shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by MP. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this.
John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Canada also changing it up. Mann's checked in, and it's Jamal Murray in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so here's Canada. Murray kicks to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Mann with it. MP's there. Nemhard with it. Canada needs to get off a shot here. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the middle. Here's MP. MP knifes his way inside. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for USA.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. They've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Murray outside. Fade away. It's hauled in by USA. MP's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And the dunk by MP.
Good execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Canada. 17-point game. McCollum looking it over. Mann in the corner. And that time, also a missed shot. MP inside. He's guarded by McCollum. Good on the shot. Harvey's got 14 points now in the second half.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. USA leads by 19. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Here we've got the fourth quarter now, as the United States and Canada continue to clash in this FIBA qualifier. It's Barrett on the wing. James covering. They get the rebound.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Here's Sexton. To the inside. Outside, James. No good on the three. And so here's Canada. Gilgeous-Alexander finds man. Good ball movement here by Canada. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Come on, SGA. Putting some sauce on it.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. LeBron outside, tipped away, and stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for Canada. Oh, and the jam by Pitt.
And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
USA leading by 18. In left side, and the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Curry's checked in for USA. Brissett has checked in for Canada. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Sharp. Here's Sexton. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Canada trails by 18. Murray outside. Here's Brissett. And the rejection by MP. Nembhard's shot is good.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
LeBron James on the wing. Down low. And the dunk by MP.
There are only three players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Sexton. A step back shot here. And it's MV with the rebound. Harvey's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Outside Curry. To the middle. And MT throws it down.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Canada trails by 19. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And they're able to recover. Murray, the pass to Brissett. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the foot.
Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the step forward. Wow. Looking who's out there now for Canada. Clark, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett, and McCollum subbed in for Murray.
Just not sure there's a good way to guard Kevin Durant. He's too tall, he's too skilled, and he's too quick with that release.
Trey Lyles checked in for Brissett, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Canada trails by 19. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Clark sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Trains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
McCollum against LeBron. KD looking around. James finds Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Sexton gets a screen from Harvey. Goes up on the top of the key. Tries again. Can't get the layup. And so here's Canada. They trail by 16. Nemhard, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's McCollum for 3.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
MP with a screen on McCollum. KD's shot is good. And USA leads by 18.
Such a difficult defensive matchup as KD is impossible to guard around the basket.
Clark outside. McCollum outside. Shoots over KD. McCollum no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. And that'll be his third foul so far. Third team foul. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Back to James. Over McCollum. Here's Harvey, and the dunk by MP.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
.141 left in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And that one's good by Clark.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
The USA calls time here. They're in front by 18. So no problem for USA as they get the win.
Guys, with this USA team, we knew it wasn't going to be a walk in the park against them. This team came in with a purpose.
And Greg, the way the U.S. played, you feel like they expected to get by the qualifying round.
There's no doubt about that. With how much talent is on the roster, you expect this kind of outcome for the United States.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.